can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byaku. There's no way I can believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
Yes, princess, never mind. Yeah, I understand that.
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I don't like how he's so, like, kiss ass to her.
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
How did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
No, the killer definitely used a mark, and because of this mark, the killer was able to get to the knife from under the table with into his hands. Tablecloth, glowing paint.
I see!
Yes!
What if the glowing paint was
Oh,
marked?
Jojo.
With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
Yes, yes,
But
Mika.
painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
Yeah, they forced the
They had to
blackout.
have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark.
Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker.
They're gonna see it gets Pico, but it's not Pico.
It was you! Peko Pekoyama!
I don't know why he's jumping to conclusions too much.
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for two glasses wearers?
Really?
Not the killer. Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
But with Peko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
Exactly. Unless she used her bamboo sword to hit the circuit breaker, that's the only way she'd be able to hit it. He just wants to be useful. He's like hero. He's like the hero of this game.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
By tripping the breaker directly from the office, Peko was the one who caused the blackout. Is that really what happened? After this debate, blue-colored weak spots will start to appear. If we call the weak spots we've seen up until now argue spots, oh, this is the agree part you were talking about, Pebbles. Like you can actually agree with them. Like who's not being big brain, who's being on word. I haven't actually noticed really anybody being worried other than Mika, but Mika's always worried. So that's the only one that's like because is really intense. I mean there's a Buki, but I don't think it's a Buki. Blue colored weak spots is called agree spots. When shooting agree spots with truth bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing with the other person says may contains lies or mistakes, please fire the truth bullets that prove the other person's sensibility is correct. This makes sense. When your truth bullets merge with their weakness, it will become a logically sound agreement. Isn't it a little hot in here? From now on, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree based on what's being debated. If you press the start button, well then good luck and have fun. Let's see. That's kind of interesting. You have to choose either to argue or agree. So, Muffin Man's account, Neko's account, or Chai's account.
Since Peko was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
I think it's gonna be
Because I was
Nico's
not in
account.
the office. Not even before the blackout.
Not even before the blackout.
What happened to your guard duty?
Sorry.
Just sorry? Just nothing?
Oh, you weren't in the office? That's clearly a desperate excuse.
Yeah, I think it has to do with Nico in the bathroom. It's Nico in the bathroom.
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
I agree with that.
Consent? Is that what it say? Consent or confirm? What does that say?
No, I think Peko is telling the truth.
What does it say? I agree with that? But what did it say across the... I consent?
Don't tell me you're crushing on Peko.
Yes, I am. That's beyond the point,
It's
though.
nothing like that at all.
Did it say consent? I thought it said
It's
consent.
actually Peko's alibi.
But trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started. And it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Pekko.
Everyone else besides Pekka was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Pekko.
I guess that would be true.
Why is she embarrassed to admit that she was in the bathroom?
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you're so insensitive.
Snapshot understands.
She locked herself in the bathroom for that long? There's no doubt. Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
I don't think she was.
Weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
I mean, it's guys being guys.
I'm sorry.
Oh. He just got... Shut up, Nico!
It's fine.
It's fine. Oh.
How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Don't worry. The smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
Nico, be quiet!
I said it's fine.
It's like, Nico, stop! Well, they got right to the point. She doesn't want to admit the bathroom issues she was having.
Still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
Oh, was the food fucked up?
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach.
So there's something off with the food. Muffin Man messed up with the food.
Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you get excited?
Muffin Man, shut up. The bathroom issues. Wait a minute. But the only people who ate the food was Hina, Pico, or Pekko, and Vyaku. So why was Nico having bathroom issues? Because Nico was also saying he is having bathroom issues. I think, at least I think he was. You stop with that. No, no, no. The Muffin Man is such a perv. Just again, he's never, I don't think he's ever not horny.
Stop it.
Even Jimmy's like, no.
Still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Ooh, that's true.
Laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
The question is whether Pekko's stomach ache was a coincidence or if somebody intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could change drastically. That's another argument. Let's see. Knife, AC timer, night vision, embarrassing pose, party dishes. Wait a minute, so you did not much.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Oh wait, Hina would have stomach
Now that
issues
you
too though if she
mention
did, if she ate stuff.
You brought food to the office, right? Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious.
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
That's interesting. I don't know who the killer is. We ain't gonna have you. If we to get rid of it over 6 feet. Oh my god. Listen, he's just a little forward. He just pulled up and was like, cease the horny stuff. It ruined the taste of the food.
Laxatives would ruin the taste.
No, okay, I was gonna say it's the other one. Okay, what's wrong? Sorry, sorry. I was just testing for science.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird. Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right?
I think it's this.
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
I just was testing for science.
No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall.
Yeah, because then Hina would have been having issues too, and so would have Byaku, because they both ate the same food. I don't know how the evidence relates to the argument.
Because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane
Exactly.
ate some of it too.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
I feel totally fine.
Fuck God, science, I have a gun! Does he have a gun?
I said that the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
I apologize for causing a scene. Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
I mean, Boss Baby is the one that made the accusation.
Fuck did you say, bitch?
Oh, he's so angry.
There's this bickering.
Oh my God, Princess Nevermind actually spoke up.
Let's just dismiss Pekko's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout.
Maybe she just reacted badly to the food. Some people just react to food differently.
Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us. Trashy skank?
Damn, Yoko! He's angry because he's hungry. He needs a Snickers. Pebbles, I need that Snickers from that game you were playing and that cheese. As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is what's actually important. So we need to make it clear how the blackout occurred. It's another argument. Irons in storage room, Chai's account, Neko's account, no, storage room, tablecloth. It's gonna be the irons in the storage room.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
What?
Maybe they used a remote control?
No.
They probably messed with the breaker.
No.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
There we go. Oh. Never mind then.
They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Love it, man. I've heard a few lines. There we go. There it is. There we go.
I agree with that.
There we go. Got it. Got it. Here are you, Snickers.
It's just as Mahiru said. The blackout was caused by a power surge.
Don't go weird accusation, man. I've heard a few lines from you, and you're weird. Yeah, you little piece of little much. You leave my little sister alone. She's adorable. You like Yoko, Durgan? Hey, it's blue. There we go. There we go. You should have sounded so proud. Listen, Pebbles. I would get, just cause I can be proud of myself, I have to say positive, Pebbles. I was being optimistic.
Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally.
She's so bratty, though.
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout. When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Exactly. Yeah. Big brain.
It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
Oh, no, not this again.
Hold on a second. Let me speak too.
God damn it. She's bratty, but okay. Really, you know, I mean, listen here, sir.
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
Looks like something. Don't you start with me. You get used to it. I mean, maybe she'll grow on me slowly. But attack Mika like that was a little bit. Hey, this is again cool. I don't like this. AC timer. I think it's gonna be the AC timer. I'll stay on the AC timer. Storage room, table glass, irons in storage room. Yeah, I'm gonna stay on the AC timer.
Caused the blackout for the killer to turn the irons on. You're saying they went all the way to the storage? Then that means everyone who was in the dining when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
There. Ha!
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause. If the irons come, then the killer had to go to the storage room before that and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
I missed the yellow word. I know that was bad. Bad. It's true, the irons were responsible. I didn't see the yellow text. I cut too much. I went too crazy. Oh my god. Hey, this is again cool. Stab him, Stuffy.
The people in the dining hall weren't able to cause. If the irons caused the blackout.
Allow me to cut through those
There
words.
we go. Listen, I got a little carried away, okay, Pebbles? I was just like...
just one reason the blackout occurred. but they weren't the direct trigger.
Oh my goodness, listen.
The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
I got really carried away. I was just like, oh, this is easy. Let me just keep... I swing my sword, my time, sword.
Air conditioners!
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham-Hands died around that time too!
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout.
This game is basically mashing buttons until you... Well, I mashed too much.
I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout. Indubitably.
What does that mean, indubitably? Like, oh, what's the best way to say it? It means like for sure, like knowing. Like there's no like other possibility. It means like for sure, like with like it's that's the best way I can describe it.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
You've been prompted with the word. I'm gonna send them for undoubtedly. Yes, thank you, Pebbles. It's like knowing for sure.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it. Dun dun dun! Is she right? Such a hateful bear! You deserve to die 1,000 deaths!
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, Pebbles said it perfectly. I knew it. Nico's voice actor also did Jiren from DBC and Loxus. He did Loxus? Oh wait, who are we talking about? We're talking about Nico. Oh, Nico's voice didn't he? It does sound, that's why I knew it sounded familiar. A lot of the voice actors sound familiar in this game, but that makes sense. I hear Loxus. I don't hear Jiren because again, I haven't seen all DBZ, but I know Loxus for sure. By the way, who the fuck is Monomi? Monomi is Monokuma's little sister. We call her Sailor Moon here. Monomi is that rabbit hanging over there. Yeah.
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet! I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. Even so, I feel regret.
Where did she come from? Where did she go? Where did she come from? Katnaicho. But even so, I feel regret.
In the office, I could have reset the breaker in time, and maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
How would she have reached the breaker, especially in the dark? One, she's too short, and then two, she wouldn't have been able to see it. Killing, she was supposed to be our teacher who took on a school trip, but then Monokuma interfered. I assume the other games are connected to this one. Yes, it goes 1, 2, then Anime 3. Well, no, it goes 1, 2, Despair Girls, Anime 3, and then Danganronpa V3, if I'm correct, right, Pebbles? 1, 2, Despair Girls, the anime 3, and then V3, the game.
No. The breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible.
Exactly, it was too high and it was dark. It would have been, thank you. See, Pebbles, I'm paying attention. I'm finally understanding.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
It's alright. You don't have to worry.
I'm really suspicious of Nacho. You still dropping the uwus? Not anymore. That dare is done. That dare has come and gone. It was gone like hours ago. There's some whack lore at the end. Is there really, Shada? Wow. Wow.
Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
Huh?
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all.
He seems way too cheery. Yeah, real whack, not gonna say but whack. I mean, this game is already kind of like, there's a lot of twists and turns, and I'm like, I didn't see that coming.
In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Nagito? What happened to you?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident.
Yeah, he kind of changed from there being no killer to, like, he's like, we gotta have hope that none of us killed anybody to, oh, we gotta have hope that we find who killed somebody. Like, it changed from, like, having hope that nobody killed to having hope that we find who killed. It's super whack Among Us imposters.
For now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right?
Super sauce.
Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
His mood did kind of change. Nacho's voice has dropped an octave or so since you were voicing. Just a wee bit. I didn't notice him.
What are you implying?
He's a little less sassy too. He's got a little less sass to him.
Just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
He's got a point. We still haven't like said it like kind of. We haven't even come close to thinking who it was. So no, we're not stabbing Nacho. Nacho vented in the cafeteria. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Fortunately, it's the truth.
Yoko, on the other hand, no change. Yoko, no change.
Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer.
His voice is getting on my nerves, though. Who? Nachos?
But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
If Nacho's voice is getting on your nerves, you shouldn't play the first game because literally he's the voice actor who did Nacho's voice is the main protagonist in the first game.
You're changing your story again?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
I don't like that. I don't like that. His whole mood just changed. I like his voice actor, his Egg's voice, especially him saying there's no way any of us could be the killer. It's just impressive. He changed a lot.
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Wait, it can't be Nacho, can it?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
Because he's the one who cleaned the abandoned building, and he's the one who set up the party. He's the one who put up the decoration, so it couldn't possibly be him who's outside. He's just cracked. He's really cracked up.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you. Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is.
I don't like this. Is it really Nacho? Nacho has a ghost inside him. I don't think he's possessed.
I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
Oh, never mind. Maybe he's just cracked, like you said, like Flash just said. Maybe just cracked Uno first card.
I don't want to do this either.
Yeah, maybe he's just cracking under the pressure.
Me too. Please, take me home already.
Look at Sailor Moon just... Oh, she's angry in the background.
I want to go home and eat candy.
Oh, now she's even more bratty. Nacho!
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
He's causing a break in the class. I've given up at this point. Discord has taken control. It's taken control of your life.
Everyone calm down.
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already.